Hello, PSGL, and welcome. Wait, hold on. No. Hello, everyone, and welcome to PSGL. There we go. It's round one of the season. We're here at Bahrain in F12. That was a long pause. Before we get into everything, let's just quickly go through the teams for all the new drivers who are here. You've actually got 20 drivers today, one currently away. I don't think he was able to make it. I thought we could have two reserves. But anyway, in the Merc, I'll actually just pause quickly to go through these. So in the Mercedes are Nushik alongside Young Potato. In the Ferraris we have Casses and Alamenco. In the McLarens we have Vic alongside RAC. AlphaTauri is Julian and Bowers. In the Ferrari is Mad Shashlud. I've probably said that wrong. But this guy here who I'm currently watching, alongside Alien Manco. Oh, did I? I've already done Ferrari. Silly me. Red Bull is Volcano and Tambar. Alpine is Saru and it's Our Bully Life. Alfa Romeo is Wreck Diver and Rizze. Haas, Lolo and Charlie Arm. Aston Martin, AMS and J. Rebay. Williams is James Dovey and Davey. Those are the teams, awfully stated, but let me just sort out the volume here, as I currently have it set to my race volume rather than the in-game volume. There we go, and 10 viewers already. Thanks, guys. Remember to go follow PSGL on Twitter. Link should be in the description somewhere. Either that or it's at PSGL. Just look them up. And make sure to like, subscribe here. You know, all that good jazz. And even if you don't care about me, just sub for PSGL. And we're going to go with the Ferrari on his lap here. Currently choosing the medium tyres. I actually don't know what overlay I'm technically allowed. However, this will be the overlay we use for now. Actually, I'll add this in for quali. I won't use it for the race though. Anyway, whilst we watch for this first lap, there's just a few things about Bahrain. So Sakir International Circuit, or Bahrain's International Circuit, probably in my opinion one of the best tracks in the calendar. 15 turns, 3 DRS straights, one of which I can't see here. Some great turns, some hard turns, and more importantly, some really good fast flowing sections. Sector 1, in my opinion, amazing. Sector 2, tricky, technical. Some of the worst drivers get caught out here. Some of the best as well get caught out. And then there's Sector 3, the auto spin section, as I like to call it. Now, the fastest lap time ever recorded here was in 2004 by Pedro de la Rosa, a 1:31.4 in the McLaren. Honestly, pretty good, as a Young Potato decides he does not want to replicate a 1:31. Sorry, what? Did I say 1:31? Hold up, wait a minute. Now, I don't mean to sound stupid, but I can swear the lap record is not a 1:31. Oh no, apparently it is. Oh, so that's a race lap record rather than a qualification lap record. And just a random fact here, as we'll move on to the Volcano here. Just a random fact, but Kimi Räikkönen has actually had the most podiums at this track without actually getting a win. Currently going on the podium 8 times, with 0 of them being on the top step of that podium. Now, if you watched the Legends Social race, which I really highly recommend because it was really fun, and I enjoyed watching it when I was there. Well, when I was watching it at the time live, but now you can watch it as a video. Go do that. Mr. Grumpy actually set a 1:26.0 for his qualifying time, which did get pole. So, these guys, I'm expecting them to be a bit faster than Mr. Grumpy, maybe in the 1:25s, 1:24s if they're lucky. But looking at the fastest lap so far, I don't think we'll be getting into the 1:24s. As James W gets a 1:26.0. Obviously, those are all the facts I already have about the race. Instead, we'll just get along with what everyone's doing. As Mark Ainley setting the fastest lap, as Rizza beats it by 1:25.7. And Nershik here, currently just waiting for everyone. I assume, because of where he was, he spun it quite a bit. So we'll move on to, well, clearly not a McLaren, as they're doing awfully at the moment. We'll move on to Davey W. Looks to be setting a 1:26. It'll be a 1:26.6, putting him in eighth position, right in a Red Bull sandwich. You tell the Williams driver in real life they're a Red Bull sandwich, they'll think you're joking. Then again, his teammate James Dovey is currently second place at the moment. Oh, sorry, third place. Went very close to second place though. Very little in it, 0.003 of a seconds. 3 seconds, whatever. I'm rusty, please forgive me for my very awful words. I haven't commentated for about 3 months, and God, have I missed it. Like, I've missed it so much that I've just missed it. I don't know what else to say, I've missed it. It's Aboli Life coming through Sector 2. Don't know really what lap times we're expecting from people here today. Hopefully a good one. I'm expecting pole to be 1:25.5, maybe 1:25.3, but nothing more than that. I think Rizza can gain about 4 tenths over the lap, but that's about it. Anyway, as Alfie has just come through, setting 1:26.8, his best lap time so far on the mediums, putting him still in the top 10, being the only medium runner there so far. I don't know why people are coming here. I mean, it's just so much better if you didn't. Like, come on, there's PSGL PC. Like, why are you watching F12 on PC? Go support them as well. Or heck, start here first and then go watch PC. Now, Julian and RAC both on laps. RAC looking like he's about to set a brilliant time here. It's going... nope, it's going in the bits. And Julian as well, looking solid, and he gets the last corner almost perfect. It's going to be a 1:26.7, and that's just 10th position on some softs. At the moment, everyone starting out on the softs. Alfie, well, questionable. I think he just lost it there. I won't say that I don't think he did. As Saro actually went into P2. Bloody hell, Saro. What are you on today, mate? Saro's not normally this quick, I swear. Now, who should we go over now? That we'll go watch Nershik, one of the 3 drivers yet to set a brand new lap time, or a lap time full stop. At the moment, the whole field's within 1.7 seconds, with Rizza leading by 3 tenths at the moment. Obviously, the back of the field all did set their time, their best times, on the mediums, which is obviously why they're a little bit far back from the rest of the pack. Nonetheless, Nashik for 27.8, I believe that was, in the first sector. as I'm just going to load up the stream now, turn the volume down completely so I don't have to hear my awful voice, and then continue. 21 viewers so far, thank you everyone for tuning in. RZA coming out on an outlap. Third place, Alum also coming out. Mark Hanley as well on an outlap. James W looks like he's about to go and set a brand new time, or has just done. I believe he's invalidated there. I believe he's actually the Red Bull just in front of the McLaren of Vic that we're watching. And for some reason the PSGL stream isn't up. Oh, there it is. Yes, go Saro. Go Saro. It's your birthday. I'm on to pole. No, you're not, Saro. Shush. As a 126.6 from Vic puts his McLaren into 4th place. And damn, a lot of people actually setting brand new lap times, all in the 126.2s. James Dover, purple second sector though. Can he beat the 126 gang and join RZA in the 125s at the moment? It's looking good so far. I don't know if he'll make it. And he just will the 125.9. As RAC is going to come and set a brand new lap on some hot and mediums, surprisingly. I don't know what J. Ray Bay's doing, but for some reason he's lost. Like, I thought you were good, J. Ray Bay. What's going on? Oh, you're on to top 5 now, are you, Saro? Kinda sus there, mate. Kinda sus. As Davies is a 125.6 in his Red Bull. I do apologise, I'm just sorting out my iPad so I can put it on top of my keyboard for the moment. As RZA improves to 125.3, as I said earlier, his lap times will probably improve at least by 4 seconds. But heck, now I could even say there's a possibility of him going down to 125.1. Meanwhile, J. Ray Bay about to improve to a 126.3, only puts him P11, you know, only a few thousandths, well, hundredths away from 10th place here. And he goes into the pits. Hey, Sarah, shut up and get on with racing, bruv. RZA holding up traffic. That's kinda sus. Jokes. As the Haas who was behind him, I believe, here was Lolo. Him being held up or not, however, his lap doesn't seem to... Oh, his lap's up 2 seconds. That could probably be reported to the steward as well. However, I'm not going to make a word because that's not my place to. I want to find someone who's on a lap. Who's on a lap right now? Well, you're not. Mark Ainley, are you planning to set a lap? The fact that you're 106 at this point, no. No, people not on laps, please. Jeremy rushing into the pits. I mean, nobody realistically should be on a lap right now. You want to get out, in my opinion, about 1 minute 42. Well, that's when you want to be leaving the pit lane. You know, give yourself some time to warm up your tyres. That gives you about 5 to 10 seconds to, you know, warm them up, have a bit of a slower lap in, and then get out there and go for a good flyer. Because then you have 2 or 3 seconds just before the start finish line to go, and you know you'll probably be one of the last ones out there anyway. And also, it does mean that you can overtake some people who are sandbagging to get that perfect 0-0-0 as they cross the line, just to start their final lap, to know that they're last. Anyway, Cal says, looking to beat his 127.0. Actually, no, he's not. He's looking to get into that pit lane. AMS, meanwhile, is trying to beat his time. Currently, his best lap was on the, well, mediums. I keep trying to say hards, but it's not, it's mediums nowadays. And hello to the person who just waved. The AMS, looking steady so far. Will this be, and it will be an improvement, it's only a 126.0, which is 6th place. And currently we actually have two Williams out in 2nd and 3rd, followed by Haas in 4th. I'm not gonna lie, that shouldn't happen. Anyway, I'm gonna go and watch my good man Saro here. I have a feeling Alfie, currently down in 17th and retired, won't be getting a good lap time. And won't be coming back out, considering he's retired. Poor man. But anyway, RAC still yet to set a lap. The top 4 all on out laps, with current 5th place man Saro being ridden by us. This isn't PC F1, bruv. PC's somewhere else, as cars move out of Saro's way. So the yellow flags, I can't tell you how much is left in the session. It's actually 124, meaning the Ferrari currently in 10th of Alum probably isn't going to be able to finish this lap unless our timing stream is wrong. And if that's the case, I blame the FIA. As Saro gets a 125.9, doesn't really improve him much there, unfortunately for him. So now I'll move on to Lolo, in 4th place currently. Trying to gain even half a second would improve him and get him into 4th now, as RAC is 125.7. Not close enough though to get 3rd, well, current 2nd place or current 1st place of Rizza. As here we actually see Rizza, who's just being used as, well, a good bit of slipstream there. I don't know if that's allowed in the rules, but Lolo will be getting a 125.8, which does put him into 4th in front of James Dovey. As we're actually going to go on board with James Dovey for his lap. See anyone else who does improve, but AMS retiring, I don't know if he'll be able to confirm that top 10 finish. I think that 126 barrier will be where the top 10 ends. Zero Bay also retiring, confirming he's not in the top 10. And still here, a good lap from James W to rekindle that 4th place and heck, even 3rd as well. As Bowers comes in with 125.5. What a lap from Bowers there. Rizzello still on the top step of the podium. Can he keep it for pole position right now? Saro retiring too. Saro confirming 7th at the moment. As Jarl also hoping for 8th. RAC retiring, hoping he gets to keep his 4th place, but not if James Dovey has anything to say about it here. The Williams coming through, Bowers finishing his lap as well. James Dovey a 125.95, and that's not an improvement for James Dovey. Lolo not improving his lap. We will go to Rizza, who's gone and got a 125.308. Davey in the pits. Lolo not going to be improving his lap, which means everyone is in their right position at the moment. So Young Power, the only man not to set a lap, as he retired early and 1st. Alfie out 2nd with 126.8 on the mediums, and following that is Nershik, Calces, J. Bay, and Aleman Iacco. I'm just going to call you Alum. Vicky, Julian, Mercanley, and Volcano all not making it into the top 10. And I'll go through the top 10 in just a moment. There's AMS. I'm assuming that is. Hoping. Oh, KR88. Never mind. I was hoping for the top 10. Is that AMS? I don't know. But anyway, the Canadian Rizza getting first. Bowers second, 2 tenths behind. Davey third. RAC in at fourth, all within 5 tenths. Lolo fifth. James Dovey sixth. Sorrow seventh. Tambar eighth. Jarrell 9th and AMS in 10th, still under a second away, so this is anyone's game, and turn 1 will be an exceptionally important turn coming through lap 1. A lot of moves we made, but to think up to 16th, everyone before J-Rebay is under a second away. This will be interesting, as even, let's say everyone does their best lap 1, yeah, the gaps will be minuscule, and it will be amazing. But anyway, before we get started, I just want to have a quick side announcement. 1, go follow PSGL on Twitter. Once again, like the video, subscribe, check out PC F1 after this, and also make sure you keep drinking water because it's good for you. So yeah, make sure you just stay hydrated. Could be a heatwave coming at any time soon in England. And heck, we've had quite a few already, so just, you know, keep yourself hydrated and make sure windows, doors, everything's open. Keeping that positive vibe, positive messages going. We want you to all to stay safe. Even though the pandemic's almost over, we want you to stay safe. Anyway, here we go for the formation lap, and I will show you what tyres everyone is using. Now, this screen at the bottom here I'm not going to be using. I will ask the PSGL admins later if we can use it. However, for fairness from the races, I won't at the moment. But anyway, Rizza, obviously, everyone in the top 10, not just Rizza, but everyone in the top 10, starting on the softs. Everyone below are choosing the mediums apart from Vicky, and Calces, both choosing the hard tyres. As apparently the pit stop strategy is a 2-stop nonetheless, no matter what. However, I've seen the 1-stop be done, so you know, it's going to be a tough call. Hards can definitely go about 17 laps. Softs can go almost 10. Actually, softs do about 8. Hards can go 20. You know, hards can go quite a while, I won't lie. If you're good at tyre saving, you can do the 1-stop from softs. Heck, if you're on the mediums, you will be doing the 1-stop. In my opinion, soft, medium, soft is what you do. You have 13 laps on mediums, 8 or 9 laps on both sets of softs, you'll be fine. Just throw in a safety car or 2, you'll be perfect. Who's this one chap a bit far behind everyone? It is a Ferrari. That's not my Ferrari, that's the Ferrari. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to stay in formation, bruv. You're a bit behind the rest of the field, I'll be honest. Anyway, about to get started. F12, round 1. 30 viewers so far, that is an amazing result. I'm thankful for everyone who's tuned in. However, can we see an upset here? Will Rizza go from pole to P1? Will Rizza get driver of the day? That's the question. And who will get fastest lap too? You know, leave your thoughts on that one in the comments below. 5 red lights. Bahrain, PSGL, and away we go. And oh, Rizzo's already into a barrier, he's out. What the hell happened there? What the whoa. I don't even know what happened there, but it looks like, from what I saw, Rizza and second place Bowers went in. I think Rizza tried to block Bowers from the start, and it ended up completely screwing over Rizza, having him now out of the race. Davey leads, and wow, what a start to the race already. AMS has a 5-second penalty, which is insane. I'm trying to look for positions gained, wherever that may be. Oh, and there goes Lolo as well, under the virtual safety car, completely spins it. That's 2 cars out of the race already. I know we're still under a virtual safety car, by the way. Mercani has gained 8 positions, so has J. Ray Bay. Nashik's got a drive-through penalty. These guys, wow, those two have done brilliantly, but then you look at Bowers down 16 positions. I have a feeling the stewards' room may be a little bit crowded a bit later. But RAC and Davey do currently have a little bit of a lead, exiting lap 1. And those two currently being closed down by a man on the mediums as well. As you ever move further down the grid. Oh, Julian's not actually here apparently. And apparently a few drivers aren't. As Volcano's not either. I think have a few glitch cars, I'm not sure. But for some reason Volcano's an AI even though apparently he's at the back of the grid. Like what? I am very confused at this timing grid here. But I don't think people are in the right position. Like James W is supposed to be last, there we go. No, Nishek, you're supposed to be... But what? Who's actually last here? Okay, so Davies P1. Okay, so Davies P1, RAC is P2, Saro is P3. What the actual hell is it going on here? Anyway, the Haas here of Jerry. Sorry, Joram. I honestly, I don't know names, so I am so sorry if I'm getting your name wrong. Currently trying to close in on Mercanley. It's quite a way behind Saro, Davey, and RAC. Obviously, his timings are a little bit off, I would say. We've definitely got a train forming. As here we have Alamenko coming on Julian here. I don't know what the McLaren was doing, I'll be honest. I don't know what happened. As Julian able to keep the position, Rizza has left the session. I would like my scoring sheet to go back to normal, please. Gap to leader doesn't help either, really, I'll be honest. There's quite a few players who are screwed. But DRS not enabled yet. However, one thing I can tell you is that J-Ray Bay, on a mission, currently behind Volcano. And trying ever so hard to get past. McKinley also being caught by the Haas here. See, DRS not enabled just yet. Actually, is it? I do not believe it is. Actually, while looking at this, it actually is. I don't. Oh, yeah, it is. You can see the heart is wing opening and closing as he's trying to go past the Alfa Romeo here. However, he's to the inside, unable to make a move just yet. As a yellow flag already, as AMS is losing positions like nobody's business. And oh dear God, something's happened again. I can't keep a track of all these incidents, boys. One thing I'm trying to keep track of, though, is Davey doing his best to get past RAC Vettel here. As Bauer sets the fastest lap of the race whilst basically doing nothing. So congrats, man. You've got the fastest lap down in 15th. Pretty good. That's pretty good. So we're going to move down to Young Potato here. The Mercedes chasing down the Ferrari. Damn, I missed this a few years ago. Yeah, it's not been the same since. But 0.31 seconds behind, there will be a DRS fight here very, very soon. As there will be for the Haas just in front of us here. But McKinley got himself a good exit. Using up all of his ERS possible. McKinley defends the inside, but the Haas goes even further inside, and that is a great move up the inside. There won't be a switch back here, or will there? No, the Alfa Romeo has to back out. McKinley has been taken advantage of, and J-Ray Bay is trying to pounce too. And Riz has been proven as a fraud. I've known this for quite a while. Jokes. But McKinley gets his position back in a brilliant move. You know, you have to respect that. Can J. Robo pounce? No, he cannot. You have to sit back and watch for a while. AMS retired from the session. Poor AMS, man. And we're going to see a possible DRS move here. Down this back straight. At the moment, there is a Haas who's got an Aston Martin ready and raring for that position. J-Ray wants that P5 and he is going to get it. Or so he hopes. Oh, and there goes both of them there. McKinley and the Haas both spun it. I don't know how the Haas has kept himself alive. I seriously don't. But nonetheless, they've kept themselves alive. Saro here trying to make a move on Davey. Davey trying to close in on RAC. Saro's going for it on his teammate. Oh no, sorry, my apologies. Not teammate. Going for it on the Williams. Similar colours up there, so I can't really see. So apparently a penalty for a severe collision when AMS tapped his own teammate. As the Haas, a bit of a late breaker there. Looking down on the field a bit at Julian, trying to close in on McKinley as RAC has just been overtaken by Davey. Now him and Saro are going to want to make these moves count, as right behind them is J-Ray, well not right behind them, but 5 seconds down the road, J-Ray Bay on the mediums. You do not want to be in that position. He's on the better tyres. He's going to, and if he's even closing you or close to you like this, it's bad news. But these three have managed to get a little break. If they can continue it and just pump out fastest laps left, right and centre, as Alfie dies, and there's a safety car. Soft runners pit. That's just what you do. Like, if I'm here, I'm pitting. As all three of them are. Smart decision, to be honest. I don't know what I'd do if I was J-Ray Bay. I think stay out. But some people, aka the soft runners, using this opportunity to come in. Volcano joins them with Young Potato, meaning J-Ray Bay will take first place, followed by Alaman and Julian. Cal says out in fourth, He's going to be followed by Davey in 5th, RAC in 6th, and Saro 7th. Most other people in the pits at the moment, as the Haas of Jarl out in 8th, Volcano 9th on the softs. Question mark. Oh, never mind. The Haas here of Jarl has just spun it. So, Volcano 8th, Young Potato 9th, and McKinley 10th, Jarl 11th, Tam the 12th, James Dovey 13th, Bowers in 14th, going to need a lot for his comeback drive. 15th is Vic, and 16th is Nushik. And I agree with you, AMS, the medium and hard drivers really lost all their gain there. The only ones who realistically are going to gain anything at the moment is Davey. I think Davey, RAC, Saro, and anyone else who's pitted onto the hards here has a good chance at it. Actually, scratch that. Scratch every word of that. Saro is going to win this race. I have a feeling. If he can get past Davey and RAC, he will need to stop again. And because this safety car is going to last a few laps, it's going to be a lap 8, maybe even 9 by the time it comes in. So we're just about to start lap 8 here. Well, not Nashik at least, but everyone else. So, everyone's on lap 8 here. Nashik's on lap 7. We're probably going to have to go one more lap, maybe, if Nashik can't catch up. Meaning lap 9, lap 10 start. You know, Saro can go medium soft. Same as Volcano, you can go soft medium. Those two are what I'm looking at the moment. You know, also the top 3, J-Ray Bay, Julian, and Alaman. All three of them on the mediums at the moment. They can just do hards to the end. They pit once, hards to the end. You know, they've currently got tyres that, yes, a little bit used, but probably only halfway through their degradation cycle. You know, I think they'll be good tyres. They won't be weak and worn. They'll be good. Cal says the same on hards at the moment. And in fact, looking relatively good. And he can probably pit straight onto the softs if he tries. You know, he can go hards for 10, 11 more laps. And then to the softs. You know, and then he's good. Davey, RAC and Saro realistically can stretch their... Well, Davey and RAC, sorry. Can realistically stretch their tyres, but not for long. Safety car will be in this lap, so... I don't know if those hards will last. They might, and that could make this race quite a bore. But I think if they don't, it's going to be a mad struggle to the end. And I'm excited to see this. Obviously, not even a third of the way through the race yet. J-Ray Bay will lead us off. And here he goes up into 5th gear. And there's already moves that are being made. Here goes Julian on Ailman. Is he going to make the move? No, he's not. Ailman's going to keep it. And in fact, there's a dive up the inside. No, it wasn't. It was just Davey keeping his position. Oh, and there, RAC just stopped in the middle of the track completely. His car completely stopped on its own, on the inside. He's taken out a barrier with him, but that wasn't his fault. Like, looking at that from my angle, he's just been screwed over. His car just stopped. Wow. Another glitch in the game. Am I surprised? Ooh. As Davey went completely wide there, Saro making the position. Don't know if Saro made contact, But it could be that Saro might have just hit him to get that position. No comment though. And I will agree, J-Ray for the win, I support that message. But Saro is the highest up of the people who have pitted, and yes, he needs to stop once more, but he's going to stop for softs. Oh, sorry, or mediums. Actually, probably mediums, most likely, but you know, there's not a safety car like 4 laps time. You know, he can just go hard to the end, whatever. You know, there's a lot of possibilities here, and it's hard to say. As Young Potatoes have been a double overtaken, Davey, you know, steps into the volcano, and the volcano swallows him whole. As Volcano up to 6th place, Davey down to 5th. As we're looking at this battle here, Cal says, Julian, and Saro all fighting for a podium spot at the moment. Cal says currently the man looking like he's going to lose out of all of it, as Vicky has retired coming out of turn 4/5, and I think Bobby's a little bit sad. I'm actually praying we don't get any more safety cars. We're now down another man, Young Potato, being the last on the grid so far, as he's just put on a fresh pair of softs. Calces goes wide, Saro will take that inside line, and Calces able to recover. This is probably the most interesting battle here we've got so far. Bowers being overtaken as well, by quite a few people who've actually spun it. And Saro going up the inside. He's going to have to back off there. It's not going to do much. Volcano coming in to join this fight too. And the Volcano wants to erupt all over these two. The Alpine of Saro makes it through. Cal says unable to do much there to defend against it, but keeps himself round the outside. He'll have DRS here too. Their wings open, but Saro already miles gone. Saro's gone for the dive. Bloody hell, son. And he's up into P3. And he now needs to catch the leaders. Meanwhile, Joel, he's overtaken by a few guys at once as he's spun it up, well, up the top of the track. Keep an eye on Volcano, as he looks like the man who's going to be doing some business here. His DRS opens and he's currently not gaining much. Obviously everyone in front of him does have DRS. Meanwhile, we'll move back just a little bit for the battle for 10th place as Nashik losing out, and Kalsek has gone. Him and Davey both spinning it at the same time. Kalsek able to make it back on track. Davey comes back on as well, as Jarl now will be in DRS range and could be able to make a move. Volcano also being overtaken by James Dovey. Oh, Volcano actually has wind damage here. I'm missing all the good incidents as I'm trying to look for every single battle. Sad times. Well, Saro, you're not important. Nashik versus Tamba, though, is very important. As Nashik actually gets a worse exit there, Bowers should be able to slightly close in for the next DRS section. Young Potato, 128, as he overtakes Volcano in the pits, and ooh, Bowers losing out there just slightly. However, he should be able to gain it back in this harsh braking zone, as he does very well. Bowers has been on these tyres since lap number 3/2. Ooh, Nashik and Tamba both getting hit. And yeah, I agree, come on Saro. I don't know what just happened there, but Nashik went straight through Tamba. That was weird, but Bowers overtaking the Mercedes, and RAC just behind him as well. Ooh, Tamba coming on quite dangerously in my opinion as well to get back into a fight. I wouldn't really say that was a safe rejoin. I believe he's actually got a penalty for it, as he brakes quite heavily and loses out. Oh bloody hell! Tamba just going straight into the side on a shik there. I don't know if that's wheel movements, but yikes, look at that dive bomb too. Tamba really trying to get this move effect really hard. He's going for the offensive every time. It's good to see a driver drive offensively, but it's also good to realise when you can't go for a move. I don't think he's realised it this time. Meanwhile, Davy and Jarl closing in on Tamba. At the same time, Saro's gaining on the guys in front of him. There won't be a move here. However, what we will see, Tamba losing out. Oh, there is a move. Saro taking people out again. I'm not laughing. I'm not going against the PSGL rules, but for goodness sake, Saro. Well, safety car. I'm J. I'm pitting hards. Like hard tyre on, no question. Saro, same thing, hard tyre, no question. Julian, hard tyre, no question. McKinley, hard tyre, no. Literally, just everyone get on some hards. It's hards to the end. Apart from Tamba here, because Tamba does whatever the fuck he wants. Oh, I forgot. I'm not allowed to swear. My apologies. I was merely quoting something. But J-Ray chosen mediums. I'm slightly confused. J-Ray started on mediums, and he's done mediums again. Why would you go mediums twice? Twice! Twice! Like, surely you pick the soft tyres. Sorry, not the soft, the hard tyres. Like, why does everyone pick the mediums? Actually, no, I understand why most people have picked the mediums. But J-Rabay's done medium. Nobody else has done that. There is absolutely nobody else who's done medium. They've all pit onto different tyres. J-Rabay hasn't. That's what's confusing me. I'm extremely confused by that. If you do excuse me, I will just have a check. See if there's anything that's been said on the Discord. And yeah, you know, F12 not doing as good in terms of viewing numbers as a PCF1, but you know, we don't get, you know, we don't get Jarno's viewer base of F1. We don't get all the top esports guys viewer base. So I think, you know, hitting 50 viewers. Oh, thanks for you know, the spoiler there. There's 53 viewers. It's pretty good for F12, and I can't wait till the end of this race. If anyone who's just joined from PCF1, you know, this is brilliant. This is actually the best stream I've had on PSGL, especially for a round one. You know, being right after PCF1 does help, I guess. If you want to see more racing, then, you know, more racing. F12, 12th division of the PS side. So if you got a PlayStation, you know, these are the 12th best lot of 20 in PSGL. minus a few who didn't get placed because they were too fast / slow. And geez, shot up to 65 viewers at once. Thank you everyone. Remember to like, subscribe to PSGL, follow them on Twitter. And I'm your host, Hyper_FFC. So if you want to go follow me on my socials, Hyper_SFC, wink wink, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Thanks. I didn't get told I wasn't allowed to do that, so I'm just assuming I can. No worries, I'm happy to talk to the comments. Bloody hell, 76 viewers. Can someone get Big C and tell him what we're doing here? I mean, we've almost hit 100 in F12. You know, we're 3/4 of the way to 100. Thank you. 84. Thank you. This is like a bidding war, except bidding wars are boring. F12 isn't. I can't answer that question on the what division you're getting, so I'm not an admin here. I'm just a commentator. And also, it's depending on your times rather than the AI you play against. However, what I can say is that you can't actually sign up at the moment till mid-season sign-ups, so yeah. Nonetheless, safety car is in this lap. Tamba still leading. And there we go, safety car goes in. Tamba does get himself underway. Thanks for the ideas, and I'm not giving a recap of the race as Saro gets past Julian right on the first line of it. Well, first go around, as there's a Haas that's been overtaken there, and the Haas of Joel down positions, Julian down as well. Volcano overtaking Nurshik, McCarley, fucking hell. McCaney making the overtakes as well. Everyone's just popping off here. Love it when the grid gets all bunched up. But J-Ray May has taken the lead of this race once again. Saro looking up the inside of the man on 8-lap-old mediums. What is this commentary? I don't know what is this commentary. Why don't you tell me? Logan, don't worry, we've got over 81. We've had 87 at our max. This has been a brilliant stream. But McCaney looking at James Dovey now. James Dovey able to keep the position, but McCaney will try down, you know, down the back straight. Obviously, everyone's so close together. Hopefully, we can, you know, get everyone separated just a little bit before DRS comes into play. Otherwise, we're going to have a massive, well, I would say F fest, but I'm not allowed to. So, I can't say that word either, so that's a sexual tone. Hey look, Saro's making an overtake. Formula Keyboard Championship. I don't know, why don't you ask someone else? But anyway, Saro up over Tamba, Tamba down into third. I told you, you should have pit, mate. You should have pit. Saro up into second. J-Red mate already with a massive lead over everyone else. Mark Hanley also down in P5. James Dovey slowing down, going really wide and hitting into Tamba. James Dovey losing positions there. Tamba being able to keep his as well. Yeah, you know, they did, Jamie. It's all thanks to me. No worries. As Joel on the Haas currently trying to get past Bowers. We've had so much go on this race, and I think this is just a safety car restart. The start of the race had Rizzer crash into Bowers, taking himself out. Well, allegedly at least. As Bowers almost plows into the back of a McLaren of RAC's that lost 2 positions there. Someone's going to probably spin it at some point, as you've had 100 of them, people just spinning here. It's been a complete and utter roller coaster, as RAC losing more and more positions at once. You know, we've had 2 stops, 3 stops. J-Ray Bay's basically done last to first. Man's been Arava. That Tamba and RAC both into the pits now. Young Potatoes probably been in every position so far, as Cal says, able to keep up. Rick, check the name of this stream. It says PSGL PS. So I think it's PS, not PC. I don't think they do a PC F12. No, it's not PC, it's PS. Wait, shoot, it's not in the stream name. Oh no, I've messed up the stream name, haven't I? I've messed up the stream name. I'm gonna get killed. Logan, if you're still in the chat, please tell Jake that I've messed up the stream name. Oh dear lord. No wonder we're getting so many views. They think we're PC. No, this is PS. Here, I'll show you. There's an X button. There, Bowers trying to close in on Mark Hanley, getting that P3, the Alpha Tauri pushing to his limit to get past the Alfa Romeo here. Both of them on 3-lap old mediums. Bowers starting P2, Mark Hanley starting halfway down the grid. Mark Hanley, sorry. Is this Xbox? No, this is Nintendo Switch. As Bowers makes his way up into P3. But yeah, if anyone could just like notify an admin that I messed up the stream name and I'm an idiot, you know, that'd be great. But also at the same time, could you, you know, tell that we got 87 views here at one point. Thank you very much. I thought this was a Stadia. Nah, mate, it's Nintendo Wii. We're all playing Nintendo. This is F1 2011. What are you on about? We're back with F1 2011 league racing. There wasn't even online in that game, but you know, we're still there. We modded it in. This is actually a custom track. I thought it was GameCube. Nintendo 64. The best console. And Mark Hanley losing time. Saru unable to catch J-Ray Bay, who will need to pit again, otherwise he'll get disqualified. The GameCube. Let's be honest, it's mobile. This is actually PUBG Mobile. We're just racing in tanks. I mean, to be fair, the Haas last game felt like a tank, so it could have been. I'm not going to make a Fortnite reference because like all the 12-year-olds might get really excited and I don't want that. It's past your bedtimes, kids. This is Sky Games as young power, showing he has the power, considering he was last place at one point. Now up into P4. Mark Hanley losing time, I don't know why, but he's going to get the move back here as he goes up the inside, touches the curb, which does screw over so much this game. Oh, it's RAC gets the fastest lap. Cal says, looking for the move. Minecraft. This is Pokemon Go. Sega Saturn. Yeah, I agree with that one. Gotta be honest. Anyway, Davey, 5 tenths behind Mark Hanley. The Williams driver has been through it all today. This is Mario Kart, and I want. Oh, I can't say that. I can't say that as I'm not allowed to. But yes. Yes. Oh. I love how the stream chat just gets really exciting after a while. I agree with someone, that's facts. Anyway, Davey, 2 tenths behind. Here we go. Can we actually see an overtake in the last half of the race? Like, we haven't seen, well, that many. The Williams going for the switchback. Mark Hanley takes it very close to the curb, and wow, Davey's just got such a better exit here. He's surely got to have the move done. He's going round the outside. Here he goes, and what a move from Davey as he moves up into 5th place. Bowers closing in on Saro. Saro kind of made the wrong choice there, I'd say, going for the hards. I personally would have done the same, but at the moment he is in the technical lead of the race. J-Ray Bay has done medium to medium. And just to show you, J-Ray Bay here, first place, medium to medium. Like, he technically can't do that. I think he was expecting another safety car, but I think we've just lost all the dirty drivers, to be honest. And one of them crashed themselves out from pole. Also, just a quick reminder to like this, cheers, because then I might actually get paid in, like, compliments or something, I don't know. Big C might actually recognise me. Nerd alert. Do I sim race myself? No, not anymore. Used to, don't anymore. As Julian has a wild counters do up the inside of a lovely little move there that actually ends up slowing down the AlphaTauri as they hit each other. Volcano looking for the move on Julian too, round the outside from the Red Bull. The AlphaTauri, unfortunately though, able to keep the position, as we'll keep on this little fight for a little while. However, we'll probably go to Julian's perspective. But anyway, no, I don't league race anymore myself. I used to, I don't anymore. I quit every league I was in because I prefer commentary. Commentary is so much more fun as well. You get bored halfway through a race. Actually, I'm going to move off this battle as Davey's only 3 tenths behind Mark Hanley. I'm just going to show you position changes, but J-Ray Bay up 16. Bowers in his correct position as he got past Saro, who's gone up 4. Young Power up 16 as well, after basically being at the back. You know, most of this race, in all fairness, Calsek's been near the front most of the time after that starting incident. And thank you for the compliment of I rock at commentary. I do try my best, and I want to give the best for the PSGL fans. But Davey still yet able to make this move on Mark Hanley, who I've said so many times, so many different ways. But will we see the move here? Turning this off, the Williams being dragged around by the Haas in front, but maybe we might actually get this move done. Will we? I'll be honest, I don't think we will. Not yet, anyway. Oh no, Davey's going for it around the outside here. On the tightest corners on the track, and Davey's going for it. And they're going to go side by side. Mark Hanley's surely going to have to back out. He does, but he goes for the better line. PSGL has up to F13 for PS and F5 for PC. Don't quote me on that one though. But Mark Hanley did lose out. Davey able to get up into 5th place. Meanwhile, further down, Julian is stuck behind Calces, 4 tenths behind to be exact. Young Potato the GOAT. Oh, Mark Hanley with a 3 second time penalty. Guys, we are a massive league. Way as J-Ray Bay pits, and that unfortunately screws over most of his race. Goes from getting 25 points to having, well, I don't even think he'll get 1 at this point unless he's able to make a hell of a lot of overtakes here. But that means Bowers now leads. Mark Hanley kind of in a bad position here because he's got a penalty and he's being caught by almost everyone. Ooh, as Julian and Cal says, you know, that was pretty touch and go, should I say. See, if I was doing PCF1, I would love to have 5k viewers, but you know what, I'll also accept getting quite a few as well. As Mark Hanley out of the race here, I'm assuming he must have spun it to the left of me. And J-Ray Bay picks the wrong lap to pit, didn't you, J-Ray Bay? Damn. Nashik with a drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car. But Bowers is going to take... Bowers is first. Saro second, Young Potato third. Saro technically can still win this. However, it's less likely now. Bauer's tyres would have gone off, Saro would have probably caught him. It's unfortunate for Saro, but Bowers is probably going to take this victory. And at the moment, my driver of the day is Young Potato. Saro actually pitting under safety car conditions. Drive-through penalty for James W2. Yeah, Saro's kind of being smart here, but he's going to lose so many positions for it. And he's actually going to gain on J. Ray Bay, which is, you know, which is good. He's going to beat J. Ray Bay out the pits, surely. Actually, no, he's not. He loses out to J. Ray Bay as well. So everyone just pitting on the softs. Now, Schick being forced into third place. That's going to basically screw over Davey here. If no Schick being there. J. Ray had to pit. He was in first. He had to pit because he's gone medium, soft. I don't know why Saro pit. I think that was a mistake. And James W's just getting penalty after penalty. Poor guy. But no, he had to pit basically because he went medium. If he went medium hard, it would have been easier for him. But obviously those choices are, you know, he probably meant to choose hard, but couldn't change it, so. And Nashik really doing a good job at holding Davey back from the top two. The PH0. Where is Jarno? This isn't PCF1, this is F12. Please. This is F12 on PS, even though I forgot to put the PS in the title, I'm gonna get killed. Please, for the love of everyone, no. Oh hey, I got 100 views, thanks Logan. Logan, can you also tell the big boss to, you know, sort out my stream name, because I accidentally messed it up. I know what PH0 is. Woohoo! I think the fact that F12 hit 100 viewers, just, I know it's me alone, but like, surely that's got to mean something, right? There are like other things people could have done, but they chose to listen to my voice. There's 62 of you here at the moment. Cereal Bottle, he's currently P2, mate. Jimmy, what are you on about? The only Jimmy I like is Mr. Beast. Same, Logan, same. I'm too rubbish this season too. And looking at pens at the moment, I'm assuming 3 seconds there from Jarl. Jarl basically moves down a couple of positions. Cal says goes down, loses 6 seconds, but that doesn't matter because Nashik has a drive-through and is basically basically last. So unless someone DNFs in like a lap, he's won. Yes, I know the race is safety car after safety car. There's not much I can do about that. I'm sorry. I don't know what you expect me to do. I mean, J. Ray Bay here probably has the best chance of making overtakes, but has no DRS to do it with, so basically it's all about driver skill. Bowers is probably my bet on the win of this race, and him and Young Potato are basically going to be helped by Nashik being in the way. Obviously, as he can't be overtaken here by Davey, which is stupid. You know, the top two are going to get a good lead, and it's all about Nashik's reactions. As Jarl and Volcano both get penalties for each other, it's out for Mark Hanley when he DNF'd. So yeah, basically, 1 and 2 are kind of sorted, and third place is whoever's. Nashik really does ruin it for everyone else. And it's not Nashik's fault, he has to be there, but you know, look, he's holding everyone up. If Davey gets a penalty for that, that's BS. And he goes into the pits anyway. Like, that's stupid. I ought to report that myself. What the hell, Nashik? Can someone screen capture that and report it to the stewards for me? As J-Ray Bay, what a dive there, bloody hell, son. Do it. Come on, J-Ray. You Canadian genius. Yeah, him and Saro could just do whatever, I don't care. Like, look at this. What a move, J-Ray. What a move, son. And Saro just takes the position too. It is beautiful. Get these two as teammates. Oh, Volcano keeping it up the inside. Poor Volcano. He's just been erupted on, and I've already made that joke, but yeah. Soft tire supremacy. Damn. I mean, I don't care if Nashik had a drive-through or whatever. He kind of ruined the race there. Actually, no, he didn't just kind of do it, he did. Davey was stopped by over a second gap. He was slowed down by Nashik. That, to me, is unfair. J-Ray Bay up to 4th. Saro up to 5th as well. J-Ray Bay with a penalty too. I think that's to be the deciding factor, but if these two can even just get onto the back of the start lot, or the top lot, you know, it's just game over. I think J-Ray Bay will easily go through the field there. Jamie, I doubt it, I'll be honest. I've had things like that happen to me and it's unfair. Like, look at this, J-Ray Bay's just 3 tenths behind Davey. Those medium tyres are almost dead, and soft tyre supremacy is about to destroy them. It's unfair, but oh, so fun to watch. I think Saro in all fairness, I think Saro wants to get as many points as he can here. Same with Davey. They're basically doing it without a teammate, just as most drivers are at the moment. But whose goat's that? My goat, Young Potato. He's 6 tenths behind and not gaining much. Meanwhile, J-Ray Bay and Saro are about to do the dirty on this poor Williams. And maybe I'm having a little too much fun. But DRS is enabled for the final lap too. Let's do a look at Young Potato and look at him. He's going for the move on Bowers. J-Ray Bay's got the move done as well on Davey. Saro's going to come through like a little brother trying to emulate his big brother. And there we go, Young Potato up into P1, but they're still fighting. Bowers coming from second to last on lap 1. Back to P1, now fighting for it. Well, I don't even know what to say how he's fighting, like, because any war I've seen has had less fighting and less passion than I've seen from Bowers here today. He's my driver of the day, even if he doesn't win this. But what I will be surprised is if J-Ray Bay doesn't win this. J-Ray Bay's already got past 1. He's going for the second too. I'm actually scared. Like, J-Ray Bay generally might... Ooh. I think Bowers has won this, just simply as the fact that J-Ray Bay has a penalty, but... Damn. Wow. Just wow indeed, as Bowers comes across the line and takes P1. Following second, Young Potato, Saro third, Davey fourth, J-Ray fifth, Julian sixth, RAC seventh, Volcano eighth, Jarl ninth, and Kalshek 10th, Nashik 11th. And yeah, they are aggressive. They really are, and what a race it has been. This has been a brilliant race. Young Potato didn't bottle it. However, Bowers did drive a blinder. What a race! What a race! I actually don't have time for podium interviews at the moment, simply because I've got to make some calls. However, I want to say that was incredible. That is absolutely incredible. You can join us next week for round number 2, 8 PM on a Thursday. I will be there. Not because I have a duty, but because this was so damn good. Bowers, you have my congrats. That is driver of the day material there. That was bloody beautiful. I don't have any other words to describe it. Young Potato 20th to 2nd as well. Absolutely amazing. Brilliant drives. I loved it. I do have to say though, goodbye. I've got I don't know what player a crate is, but I'm gonna give it. I can't. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I have to say goodbye because I've got to go make some calls about a job. However, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see every single one of you next week. Please make sure to like, subscribe, follow PSGL on Twitter, socials, whatever. And I'll see you soon. Peace.